Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Alex. We're outside Stamford Bridge today. I'm here with Nina. Nina, we've beaten Blackburn Rovers 2-0. We won. We got a clean sheet, goals, but I don't think many Chelsea fans will be convinced with the performance. But then again, we've had so many good performances where we haven't had the result. Sometimes it's nice to just get something, even if it doesn't look great.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. I mean, that's our standards, isn't it? But I agree with you. I didn't really find that game very entertaining. I was quite bored at times, to be fair. It felt really flat. We were very static. And in the first half, we were behind the ball a lot. And it was like we'd win it somewhere in midfield, but nobody was making that run forward. So we'd have to sort of turn and look at our other options side to side. And there wasn't much happening. And considering the opposition and the quality of our opposition, there should have been more happening. We should have capitalised on a lot more chances. But again, yeah, I mean, we played a pretty strong lineup. I was surprised to not see Petrovic though in goal. I thought tonight was the perfect opportunity for Petrovic to start, and he didn't. Not too sure why. I don't know if it's because Poch doesn't want to break up Sanchez's momentum going into a big game like Tottenham.
I suppose he needs the confidence boost in a way, doesn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. But at the same time, I understood Brighton because of the level of opposition. At the time, we were losing as well, so I get not starting him then. But you know, today was a different sort of opportunity. But okay, fair enough, not going to question that. Sanchez again had a shaky moment where he gave the ball away, if you remember.
Sorry, I didn't understand your previous point. Brighton?
Yeah, I think he didn't start him against Brighton because Brighton was harder opposition to play against.
Oh, what, in the cup?
Yeah.
He did start?
Petrovic.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about Sanchez. My fault, sorry.
No, Petrovic didn't start against Brighton because obviously more difficult game. Yeah. We were losing and I don't think it was the right game for him to play. But yeah, anyways, Badiashile back in, obviously got his goal, classic. I'm really happy for him because I think a lot of Chelsea fans forgot about Badiashile a little bit.
Yes.
He got injured, Levi Colwill came in, he was delivering. We were excited to see him back at Chelsea after such a good season at Brighton, and people sort of brushed him under the carpet, but I'm really happy to see him back because actually he was one of our better players last season. He was delivering, he was so comfortable alongside Thiago Silva, which of course is the best mentor you can have in that centre-back role, and I'm glad to see him back. Looked calm and composed, not too much work for him to do in this game, but I'd like to see him start some Premier League games as well. I think that's going to be some healthy competition there, and obviously Thiago Silva sort of slowing down, and maybe we will see him perhaps be benched in a lot more games, and we might see that new partnership form there. Obviously Wesley Fofana's out, so we might potentially see a good rotation.
It's an interesting one because it's not a criticism of Thiago Silva when we talk about playing Disasi and Badiashile together or Colwell and these players. These are just very, very promising young centre-backs that need the game time, and they came to Chelsea thinking they were going to get that opportunity. So, you know, when you look at Thiago Silva, you would have never expected him to be playing as many games last season or even this season. So I think if I was one of those players looking forward in time, I would probably think that I would be starting anyway. But it just happens to be that Silva's kept up the standard. But at some point, you've got to gradually ease those players in.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm really glad that they've had Thiago Silva there to ease that and make it easier, because one day we hope that they'll be our Thiago Silva for years to come, of course. But yes, I think moving forwards up the pitch, like I said, I thought Cole Palmer, again, just brilliant, consistently delivering. And at times I almost felt sorry for him because, again, he was one of the players that was trying to make things happen, and he didn't have the players to match that, to link up with him, to meet and read his game, to see those passes in behind that he was consistently making. He's so technical. He always looks to take on his man, and he looks to make something happen rather than side-to-side back passing. So, again, he attempted some shots outside the box. I've been pleading for some players to do that. Just shoot, look up, you know, stop trying to beat and go around and side to side and then wait for all the players to get back and set up in a deep block for us to struggle to break down. So really, really happy for him. And I almost thought we bought Cole Palmer as someone to sort of amplify or add some sort of competition into that attacking line. I can't imagine Chelsea without Cole Palmer right now. He's become that important, and he has really, really just lived up, created. A lot of our chances have come from him, so I'm so pleased for Cole Palmer, definitely. Sterling, I thought, Up until that goal, honestly, if he didn't score tonight, we would have been having a different conversation about Sterling, because I think he was poor. He over dribbles the ball, he overplays it in the box, and at times it's like, look up and shoot. What are these frantic feet, Sterling, where you're literally like hovering over and you get dispossessed? Against opposition and defenders that Blackburn have, you should be beating them, you should be looking ahead and shooting more. So fair enough, he scored a great goal, so I will cut him some slack, but like I said, if he didn't finish that chance, different conversation there. Jackson, unfortunately, I think struggled. I think Jackson the last couple games has really been isolated. He's been lingering at the top of our attack, and in
I'm sorry, Rachel's just getting really wet, and I'm.
Cheers. Oh, hurry up. Do you want my umbrella?
No.
Take my umbrella. What was I saying? Oh yeah, about Jackson. I think Jackson's been really isolated in the last couple games, and I think Nkunku was a big part of his game in pre-season, and I think Jackson was coming from deep and being involved in the build-up of our attack, and right now he's sort of just lingering at the top like Lukaku did. At times that's what he reminds me of.
Well, nobody's talking about Chukwuemeka either. I love that guy.
Well, Chukwuemeka, well, when's he coming back?
I don't know, but I still think he helped Jackson a lot. I mean, there was link up between. It was more of it was three of them, if you ask me. It wasn't just Nkunku.
No.
And for me, even when Nkunku wasn't there, we saw during the West Ham game.
Yeah.
We win that game with Chukwuemeka, if you ask me. But I'm not taking anything away from Cole Palmer. He's still a fantastic signing.
Yeah, honestly.
Any final thoughts, just before we go into the Tottenham game?
Final thoughts. I really want us to take this competition seriously. I really want to see us get far. We saw tonight some serious opponents have been knocked out. Arsenal, Man United, Man City have been out for a while now. So it looks like we might have a chance to go forward, and silverware is what we need right now. If we win this cup, it puts us in such a better place. These players need to feel that winning feeling of winning something, to know how to move forward, to be hungry for the Prem, to be hungry to play in the Champions League, to be hungry to get back into Europe.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Nina. We're going straight into it, Jacob. Come on to the other side. Right, Jacob, my friend, I have to say straight away, you have my respect, sir. Yeah. Standing out in the rain, you're cold, and I respect your dad as well, Trevor, because he waits while you do the fan cams. Yeah. How are you feeling?
I mean, let's be honest, the first half was just, I think it was shameful. Like, I thought that, first of all, first half it was like 1-0 against Blackburn after 45 minutes with our best 11, or one of our best 11 started. Wasn't good enough. Like, I just thought there were so many times where it was like, and honestly, should Enzo have had this shot a lot of the time? But if he's gonna take the shot, which is what the fans want, look at the bottom corners. Like, why are we aiming? Why are we just shooting it in the middle of the goalkeeper? Like, and I feel like it's not just Enzo, and I also just want to mention Badiashile getting his first goal. Is it the first goal in Chelsea shirt for him?
Is this Badiashile's first goal? Hey, Sammy. No, it's not his first goal. He scored before.
But like, especially when he's coming back from injury, I'm really happy to see that, and you could tell how much the fans want him to do well. So just well done to him, really. I thought, a bit surprised Petrovic didn't start, but then I do understand that they do want Sanchez to keep playing, because a couple of people haven't been so sure on a couple of his performances. So getting him to have a clean sheet, Sanchez, because be honest, were Blackburn ever scoring? I mean, probably not.
I mean, they could have easily had a penalty.
But like, I thought
We'll take it.
But I thought there was quite high chance of Sanchez getting a clean sheet today. So building his confidence, I do understand it. But look, Petrovic, he needs some opportunity. Like, come on. But yeah.
Thank you very much, Jacob. Always a pleasure.